The EU spent 5 years trying to cut off the 5G network movement from China, and yet 17 out of 23 EU countries is reliant on Chinese tech, hardware, and software both. This is something not only for the Black Sea region, but Europe and the world. And what you just said is the important part, because if the EU or if America doesn't offer them an alternative, they've got to have this technology from somewhere. And by default, China has an open door for it. And that's something the policymakers, especially maybe some folks in the Trump administration, for example, long term, maybe they're missing that piece of it. Is like, this is not either or. People are going to get their 5G somewhere. We need to offer an alternative if you want to keep it from China.
Definitely. And what's more to it is that we have now countries like Spain that landed very important public contracts for having wiretaps for the judicial authorities that are managed by Huawei. We have the Hungarian army that has landed a very important public contract to Chinese economic operators to do some maintenance project on their railways. So it's a trend that I think it's not giving as much attention as it deserves. And unfortunately, we also have a solution, because just a few weeks ago, we've had the NATO summit in The Hague. I was a bit disappointed by the fact that we didn't have China mentioned in the final communique that was very short. And I can see the reasoning behind that. Like, you would not want a lot of stuff to be put together and to have a consensus being endangered from emerging, especially with the Trump administration right now. But I think an opportunity was missed, because